This is James Robertson with WorkSpace Real Estate, and today's search, we're going to be in the energy corridor. I've been doing a lot of searches here lately, but that's because the oil and gas market's coming back, and people want to come back to where they need to be, and that's the energy corridor. So the energy corridor is right here. This is the Beltway. It's hard to see because of all these properties. So this is the Beltway here. This is I-10, and here's the energy corridor. Okay. So we are going to kind of outline this part of the market. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And for this particular search, I can go a little bit north. So I think I might take it 299 just to be comprehensive and take it north up to close to 290 as well here, just to get everything we can. So we're going to focus on an industrial space that's sitting on about an acre of land is what we need. And we need about 4,000 to, let's go ahead and say 10,000 square feet. And this is for lease. I'm going to go ahead and exclude, just for the sake of the search, there's too many options on the Beltway. If we have to, we'll push out to the Beltway later. But for now, we'll go ahead and keep it on I-10. Okay, so there's 47 properties so far. We want existing properties, so there's no new construction there. And this is industrial and flex space. So the goal is to get, all the office space we need sitting on about 2 to 4 acres of land. So we got 22 properties that fit so far. Now what I want to do is sort this by acreage. So let me go ahead and see where the land is. So here's the land data point here. So I'm going to sort that from smallest to largest land size. Hold on. Okay, so the smallest is about half an acre to about 38 acres of land. All right, so we're going to go ahead and weed out those that are not a fit. And Mason Ranch will not be something that we look at because it's 373,000 square feet of space. That's not going to work. It's too big. This one also is 35,000 square feet. Also too big. Let's go ahead and sort this by size. So the ones that are too big, we're going to sort out. That could work. Park 10, Park Row can also work potentially. Okay, what I'm going to do is start from the bottom and work our way up to show you guys what can work. Now, this is Barker Springs. You guys know that this is everything available in this part of Houston. CoStar is the best and most comprehensive database for listed property. And we're including sublease space. So everything from 4,000 to 10,000 square feet of industrial and flex space is sitting right here. So based on these parameters, these are the properties that we have. Now I'm going to go through each one so we can see if there's any that fit all the criteria we want. And remember, the criteria is the office space we need with about 2 acres of land that we can use for storage or equipment, etc. So Barker Cypress wouldn't work because of the type of development here. It's an industrial flex space, but this is a complex. So there are multiple properties attached to each other, and that's great when you just need industrial space. And you can see what I'm talking about here. But because it's not a standalone, there's no additional place where you have storage. All of this is shared as common area, which doesn't fit our purpose because we need the extra acreage, right? So that's not going to work. And any properties like this will not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm not including any properties that are like this. So that's not going to work. Okay, this is not going to work. Well, this one is possible because it's 5,000 square feet of space. So we're going to leave this one here. That's one to look at. Langham Creek, I know this property here. This one doesn't have the land that we need. That wouldn't work. Park Road would not work. It's the same type of property as before. This one here is a standalone at 5,000 square feet. That's not big enough because we need 4,000 square feet of warehouse space. You know what? Based on that, let me go back because we need to tweak this a little bit. The minimum that we can have is going to be 4,000 square feet plus an additional 2,000 square feet. So we need to be at about, I say, 6,000 square feet to 15,000. That's what we need to look at. Okay. Now that we've updated this so that we can focus on all the properties that fit the size that we need. So that's not going to work before, as we said. This is possible that this could work. Park Row is not going to work here because it's a multi-tenant industrial. This is multi-tenant industrial. That's not going to work. This is possible on Langham Creek. We'll take a closer look at it. That's multi-tenant industrial. Another multi-tenant industrial. Westboro here. That's possible. It's a possibility. It looks like it has a lot. This also could have the lot size. That's another one that could have the lot size as well. That's a multi-tenant industrial. Multi-tenant industrial. Multi-tenant. Multi-tenant. That's not going to work. That's a possibility. And you know, guys, if you're wondering how I'm able to go so fast at these, it's because I know these properties. So I'm looking at them and I've been there, so I know what'll work and what won't. So here's what will work from this list. We're going to remove everything that's not selected. All right, and this is our list. So we're going to print out a report so you guys can have the list of all the options that could fit the entire project. We're talking 4,000 square feet of warehouse space with an additional 2 to 4,000 square feet of office space with the land. So these are options that could possibly work, and these are all for lease. So we're going to generate this. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more details on these reports, don't hesitate to just call, let me know. We love talking about the market, and thank you so much for trudging through this video.